there, or the other place not far from you, Chicago and St. Louis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, what difference you know do it make? You know what I'm saying? To go around a bunch of people that's dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to feel protected just to be around some dark skinned people, especially ones who would probably kill me quicker than a peckerwood will.
True
You
that.
know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not you know, gonna get caught up in all that. You know what I'm saying? I done seen it. I done been around it. You know what I'm saying? I done had attempts made on my own life.
Yeah.
At the hand of a trigger pulling.
Yeah.
And it wasn't by no peckerwood neither. It was by somebody that looked like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, I don't care nothing about all that. You know what I'm saying? And for those who I hear that say, well, they go to the hood and they ain't never been you know, threatened or ain't no attempts ever been made on their life, but they still don't feel comfortable around the peckerwood. Well, I mean, you know, I feel like this here. For far as that's concerned, you just ain't ran into the right circumstances yet.
Yeah.
To get a gun pulled on you or get shot at by one of those that look like you. You see what I'm saying? Because it's always the right time for everything in whatever situation you in. Whether you around the Caucasian or whether you around dark-skinned people. Okay, so pick and choose yours. And I tell you what, as it's looking with darker skinned people, wherever we find ourselves at in this nation, even in the world, we are at the bottom. And when you at the bottom, that means it's a bunch of poverty, it's a bunch of chaos, it's a bunch of friction, because that's what poverty breeds. That's what you know, oppression breeds. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you're not willing to do nothing about your circumstances or come together as a common collective to do something about your circumstances instead of complaining and moping, you know, about it, you know what I'm saying? Then, hey, it don't make no difference where you go. You know, eventually you gonna meet fire with fire when it come to violence. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One way or another. You gonna meet chaos with chaos. Because that's what that breeds, is it just exactly that, chaos. So like I said before, you know, I don't have too much patience for all that. You know, the same ones that told me they was my brothers, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't mind helping the police put me away in jail. You see what I'm saying? Would call the police on you. Will, you understand, get you hurt, even killed. You see what I'm saying? All that, you know? So I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. You know, even block your hustle from you trying to survive, but they steady giving their money to these false preacher pimps like Louis Farrakhan and these other Christian preachers like Creflo Dollar. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But you know, but they see you trying to get a little few pennies, they'll try to stamp your hustle, or like I say, even call the law on you. And these are people that's supposed to be your brothers or your sisters. You know what I'm saying? So man, I don't care nothing about none of that. Yeah. You're not no brother of mine or sister of mine. Not in action, at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like you saying, well, that's my blood relative. He family. It's a difference between being a relative and a family. Family don't, you know, disown you. Family don't turn their back on you. Family help you. Family stick by you regardless of what the situation in life is. You see what I'm saying? You know, they don't throw you under the bus. You know, that's family.
Yes, sir.
Other than that, you just a relative is just another human being like anybody else on the streets. Exactly, just that simple. You know, and I done been through that too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said before, you know, I've come to the fruition of reality that I can only do what I can do to make my existence a little bit better. Maybe not 1,000% better because of the situation that I find myself in still as a dark-skinned descendant of slaves born in America, but I could still make my position in life a little bit better, you know, without waiting on some bunch of dead weight Negroes to help pick it up, you know, to help to make this happen, because all I'm doing is depending on dead weight. That's just like people depending on leadership. That ain't about nothing.
Yeah.
You depending on dead weight when you waiting on the people. That ain't gonna unite to do anything to change their conditions as a whole. That's why I recently made a couple videos about should Black people be exterminated, or are they better off being exterminated, you know?
Yeah.
And of course, I know some agreed and some didn't, but hey, I'm okay with that too, you know? Because the reality of the situation is like this here. If you look around, you know what I'm saying, and you see a lot of us right now caught up, you know, in this fairy tale thing with Black consciousness, Egyptology, you know what I'm saying, and you know, and all this other stuff, and astral traveling and all that. What the hell is that doing for us right now? Why these racist cops blowing our heads off, killing us every day in the streets, killing our youth, children, women in the streets? You know what I'm saying? What is any of that doing? You know, railroading brothers and sisters to the penitentiary.
Yeah.
You know, with more time than 9 lifetimes. You see what I'm saying?
True.
So my thing is this. I don't care nothing about none of that. That ain't never did nothing for me. Even when I called myself believing in that crap, that ain't never did nothing for me. And it ain't never did nothing for a whole bunch of people that believed in the same thing that I did. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So evidently, something ain't right with that picture. You know what I'm saying? And then you got these Negroes giving Creflo Dollar millions of dollars just to buy an airplane, and they still broke. Some probably done went homeless, giving all their money just so he could have an airplane to fly around the world to preach that garbage he preached. You know what I'm saying? And when they go to ask him for help in his church for help, they can't get nothing. They can't even get a chicken bone. You see what I'm saying? So that's what religion to do for you. That's why I respect people like Martin Luther King, because they was really trying to live, at least according to their understanding of belief. Although one thing I respect the most about them, they didn't push their religious teachings on people.
He didn't. Martin Luther King was clearly a preacher. He was a Christian, but he didn't do that. And Marcus Garvey was a Christian too. He didn't do that either.
Right, exactly.
And Malcolm, had he been allowed, wasn't assassinated, wasn't murdered, he separated religion from the struggle.
Right.
So we know, I mean, that's just wise. We know that religion and the struggle, they don't really go hand in hand unless you have the mindset of a Nat Turner, because, you know, Nat Turner actually did use the scriptures to inspire him for that rebellion.
Right.
You know, but we know that the way we understand religion and spirituality, it don't lead us in that direction. It makes us more docile.
Exactly. And it's dug a hole for us even deeper into further death because of the fact that now look at our people.
Yeah.
Look at, I mean, just look at the how can I put it, the immorality. You know what I'm saying? Half of the male and female population walking around with their pants hanging down. You know, and I ain't just talking about older or younger folks. I'm talking about some older folks too, you know?
Yeah, I
mean, are you serious? I mean, how low, like Public Enemy say, how low can you go? You know what I mean? I mean, it's like, I even see it around here. I mean, you know, it's like, you know, and then you know, like you say, we supposed to be so-called gods and goddesses. Well, I can't tell. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, you know the Nation of Islam call themselves God. Well, you right there in Chicago, God. Why you ain't doing nothing to why you ain't use some type of kind of divine intervention to stop all them daggone killings going on there in Chicago then? I mean, if you're supposed to be gods,
right?
You say you gods, right? But you still got all the other gods and goddesses dying at the hands of a trigger happy Negro or racist police. You see what I'm saying? But you ain't trying to stop that though, right? So man, please miss me with that. you know, and if I was in the city where I seen some of them Negroes at right now, you know, selling newspapers or whatever, whether they Muhammad Speaks Salam newspapers or Final Call newspapers, I'll be like, man, get that crap out my face. That's how literally I would come at them today. I'd be like, man, get that crap out my face. I would, or I'd just totally ignore them, you know, like they ain't even standing there. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you know, it's like, you know, what purpose is that serving? You've been out here doing that for 80, what? You say over 80 years?
80 years.
And still ain't got nothing, ain't still got no major results in terms of improving our situation as a people in this country as a whole. I ain't talking about just a select few over here or a so-called 144,000 select few over there and all that crap like y'all talk about in religion. I'm talking about as the masses. Any time a people ever did something about their circumstances, it concerned the whole masses.
Yeah.
And they showed it in action. You know what I'm saying? So that even should apply to us. You know what I'm saying? It's a so-called Negro in America, but yet we justify by using religion by saying, well, all blacks ain't gonna make it anyway, so we might as well get over here with this group or that group or that group. Well, what is the purpose of all that anyway that y'all teaching? And this is what I've been trying to figure out until I finally woke up, or as they say, woke, you know, until I woke up. You know, now I realize it ain't really did a damn thing. You know, but I mean, we're in a much more worse situation now than ever. Like you said before in the recent video I heard you in, you said the situation with Trump trying to start a war with Iran, and then you got Iran that's connected with China and Russia, and with the moves that China and Russia trying to make to try to devalue the dollar and all this kind of stuff, man. You know, I talked to a Caucasian man who works here in the neighborhood, and he's one of those open-minded ones I talked to. And, you know, he said like this. He said, before it get better in this society or this country, he said it's going to have to fall on its knees first because of the implications of what's happening. In other words, you know, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? For the system to be turned around. You know what I'm saying? It's too late for the system to be, you know, it's too late for the system to be, you know, more changed in terms of being revamped. Because even if you try to revamp the system now, like he was basically saying, it's still gonna fall because, you know, they done dug a hole too deep for it not to fall anyway. You see what I'm saying? So like someone else said, once this country falls, everything else falls. In other words, around the world. So when you're talking about the food supply, like with the coral reefs being destroyed because of global warming, because they can't stop them damn fossil fuels from polluting the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? now here in Nebraska, we have an aqua part, a water part, which supplies the state of Nebraska all the way down to Texas with fresh water. That's finna be destroyed because of the way they mismanaging them resources. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just like he said, it's just a matter of time before this country falls on its face. Gotcha. So it, like you said, we have no choice, even if we want to try. You know what I'm saying? To stop this from happening, we ain't got no choice. It's gonna happen. So this is, like he said, this is why you got to start learning how to tap in, you understand, to other survival mechanisms when the worst of times come. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something, because we talked about even places like South America. He said down there, because we talk all the time about other certain countries and stuff, and he said down South America, it would be much more better when a situation like that hits America, because they're more, you know, their soil is more better than our soil up here. I mean, you gotta look. Our fruit produce is coming straight out of Central and South America.
A lot of it.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So, so it's like every time I go to a supermarket, I don't see no fruit that's being, unless I go to one of them organic food stores. I might see something made or grown in Alaska. In Nebraska or something like that, right? But when I go to other stores, usually these fruits and stuff is coming from Mexico, Central, South America. You know what I'm saying?
Argentina, Chile.
Yeah, Chile. Yeah. Matter of fact, I had some grapes recently in my refrigerator from Chile. I got to get some more. They good. But yeah, so I mean, you know, because see, I'm looking at countries like Paraguay, Uruguay, you know, less known countries in South America where you don't hear about too much chaos going on there. So I mean, you know, once I get me a skill, like I was telling you, under my belt, and make enough money, man, I'm just going and head on down there, because I see this is getting crazy here. And why these people here trying to live comfortable in their condition, you know, and not realizing how worse it's getting, they just gonna be left behind. And really, to be honest with you, I wouldn't want to take a bunch of ignorant ass, excuse my French, but I would want to take a bunch of ignorant Negroes with me anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you know, they could stay behind. Far as I care, you know.
On that note, let me say what I need to say, and so we can get out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
To those of you who just joined us, this of course is the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I'm the Mighty One, Angel Son of 7, always in the name of our ancestors. Peace forever and always. I'm your soul brother number 1. And welcome to this Sunday edition of this ministry. Your brother's in the house. Also, I have as a special guest, soul brother Taalik. Y'all should be familiar with him. He's in the house. We was just kicking a little something. Started the hangout a little early, so we just kicking a little something. I wanted brother to speak his mind and talk, and you know, till we can get ourselves together here. And in the chat room, I don't know if he's still hanging around, but our brother O'Shea Jackson was in the chat room.
O'Shea Jackson? Oh, okay.
Well, it says O'Shea Vlogcast channel. That's him.
Okay.
My brother O'Shea. I hope that he can come and join, you know.
Yeah, he could come and join, because I like his commentary input.
I listen to O'Shea all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, you can't complain and whine about people unless you
Right.
That's all that I do is complain and whine about people. I can't complain and whine about nobody unless I'm listening to them. So, Brother Dope Cope, one. He stopped by just to say, hey, he said he'll be back. And Brother Corey Shabazz, you know, he's a very avid Nation of Islam supporter. And he knows how to talk about the Nation of Islam, but he says what he needs to say, but we still cool. White power, Brother Corey. See, we take things too serious, man.
Right.
You know, ain't nobody trying to hurt nobody.
Right.
I'm not trying to hurt Farrakhan. I'm not trying to hurt Brother O'Shea, Brother Corey. I'm not trying to hurt Eric Muhammad. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. But you know, we have to keep it real. We have to put it out there on the street. Keep it real, you know. Just, you know, there's things your mother does that you might not like, but you got you got to bring it to mom. Hey, mom, you know, blah blah blah. That don't mean you don't love your mama. That don't mean you don't love your brother or sister, whoever. You know, if they doing something that you think that, I mean, it could be cool, but if it's a little on the whack side, you know, hey, Brother Michael, if it's a little on the whack side, I mean, that's how family do. These people take things too damn serious. But I don't understand, brother. They just take things too damn serious.
Right.
But I'm glad Brother Corey's not like that. He's here in the house, because he knows how I talk about the Nation of Islam. He knows how I talk. Elijah Muhammad, if it was not for Elijah Muhammad, I would not be here, okay? Point blank, the end of discussion, I would not be here. But Elijah Muhammad did some things that ain't quite kosher. I got to talk about it. If he was here alive today, I would say, Messenger, Allah, I love you, but bro, you know, hey, I want to support you, but you and your women that you, hey, that ain't right. You know how y'all doing, Malcolm? That ain't right. That's how I have to flow.
Right.
I love you. We're gonna kill you too. Well, I guess you're gonna have to then, because you a hypocrite and a traitor too. Well, I guess I have to be. I have to. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I gotta stick with that. I just can't do it.
Right.
I'm not gonna stick with you when you're wrong. When I know that you're wrong, I can't do it. I do not want you to stick with me. When I'm doing something crazy and whack, don't stick with me. Let me hang myself. Don't do that. Because you know better. Because really you're doing the person a disfavor when you do that. Elijah Muhammad and the Nation of Islam, if people had stood on and stood on their rock and shown them, hey, we're not supporting that. Do you know the incredible advancements and progress we could have made if the Nation of Islam had stayed on the track that they was on? They were very highly respected, whether you joined the Nation of Islam or not. They were so respected by the Black community, it was incredible. Even in the early 80s, when Farrakhan was rebuilding the Nation of Islam, I had some people actually shed tears. I'm so glad y'all back. That's how much respect the Nation of Islam have. But currently, today, how Farrakhan have messed up and all this stuff that went down, they don't have it no more. They're just really just here. They don't have that type of love from the community like they used to have. They should have left that, they should have handled that Malcolm thing much differently, but we're going to talk about that in a second, why they couldn't. You know, you have to be able to control your anger. You have to be able to control your emotion, because when you don't, it can cause you to have some problems that you will regret. So let me say my little say and hand it over to Brother Taalik. My sister Noah might stop by. She was here a while ago, and she might stop by. So just want to let y'all know she might come back and join us. And also, if you want to join the conversation, the link is in the chat room. I'm not talking about no foolishness, because I'm gonna kick your ass out. That's just the bottom line. We don't have time for food. I'm too old for it. I'm too grumpy. I'm too old. I get mad real quick. I'm not like I used to be. I used to be able to tolerate a lot of stuff when I was younger. I can't do it no more. Gets on my nerves. So on that note, let me say what I want to say, and then we'll throw it to the floor. Now, look, first of all, I'm sort of sitting in the dark. I could turn this little light on, let some light shine on, but there's a reason why. There's a reason why I want to sit sort of in the dark, just the natural lighting of the apartment. There's a reason why I'm doing that. The reason why I'm doing that is because I want to look dark. I want to look black. I want to look dark. I want to look black. Why? Because I want to make you angry. Why you want to make people angry? I want to make you angry on purpose. You know why? Because you're going to call me a black bastard, that black nigga. I want to show you that you're not in love with black as you think. Because if you're angry at me and you're emotional and you're looking for negative words, why would you use black bastard, that black nigga? Because black, in your mind, still represents bad, still represents the negative. With all your black power, with all this, I love black and black. No, you don't. Because if you love black and you hate me, don't like me the way that you claim, then you just call me a bastard. You just call me a nigga. But you're going to emphasize, you black bastard, yeah, black nigga, because you really don't like it. And see, that's what I'm exposing when I'm dealing with these pro-black idiots here. When they get angry and upset, they use that black in a negative manner. But black power, they're supposed to be so in love with black and the African. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's just words. You really don't love it. You know damn well you like that lighter skinned child better than that darker skinned child. You're really not in love with it. And you're a liar. We've been here for 400 years. It's inside of you. I don't care how much you talk about. See, you have your conscious and then you have the subconscious. Your conscious, you can run your mouth all that you want to. I'm black conscious. You black conscious. You can run your mouth all that you want to. But you know that lighter skinned child you still like better because you really have not grown into your darkness. You have not really grown into the love of black. You know that. That's one of the reasons, I'm telling you, it's one of the reasons why. I can guarantee you, if a lighter skinned person was saying the same exact things that I'm saying, you would more so be able to embrace it. But because I'm dark and black represents nigga. Black represents something that's bad. So since black represents nigga, and I'm trying to tell you, I'm not trying, I'm telling you these real truths. I'm telling you and bringing us the real. You reject it because black represents nigga and you don't like niggas. Black represents slavery and you shame to be a descendant of slave. That's the reason why you have this problem with me. A nigga can't tell you nothing. So Angel Stepping Up 7, you can't tell me nothing. Because you really don't like black. You really don't like the dark. It's all a facade. It's all part of your being a wolf in sheep's clothing. Let's talk about it and get out of here. No, we're not just gonna get out of here. We're gonna let Brother Taalik take the train for a second. I'm just gonna bring what I have to say real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and roll out. Hey, what's up there, Aquan? Aquan is in the house. He has a love-hate relationship. He has a love-hate relationship with the ministry. You know, he can't stay away. But see, like I said before, I'm not nobody's enemy. I'm not nobody's enemy, but I'm not nobody's fool. I cannot tell you I like something when I really don't. I cannot tell you that that's cool when it's not. When I see an error, when I see wrong, I'm gonna bring it to you. Don't get angry at me because I bring us error. That's how you grow. That's how you become better. When you show me, I know there's a lot of people. No, Aquan, your channel is not blocked. No, it's not, sir. No, your channel is not blocked, sir. I've never blocked you, Aquan. I never blocked you, Aquan. No. I never block you. I remove your comments from the chat room. I remove your comment from the chat room, but I did not block you. No, no. You better talk to YouTube about it. I don't know why, sir, but we'll deal with that later on. Let me get into the vizzy here. Pro-Black people are wolves in sheep's clothing. And this is how I want to describe this situation. Like this. You know how you on Halloween, some of y'all still celebrate Halloween. And you put on your costume and you dress up like Michael Jackson and Mike Tyson or President Obama. The choice of the costume of your choice. And you go out trick-or-treating and you do this for your children and y'all go out and trick-or-treat and blah, blah, blah. It's a costume. You're not Michael Jackson. You're not Obama. You just dress up like them. You just dress up like them. It's a costume. It's not real. So I'm simply saying this. When we talk about Kemetic teachings, the more science-typical, Hebrew Israelite, Nation of Islam, whoever, anybody of your choice, you are playing dress up. It's not real. That's not you. These are costumes that you put on. The Nation of Islam, you put on your bow tie and the uniform, your W.F. Muhammad insignia on your uniform, and in the Hebrew Israelites, you put on your garb, all these costumes to pretend to be something you're not. Because Nation of Islam, whether you admit to it or not, Islam was sent to the Arabs via Prophet Muhammad, revealed to Prophet Muhammad. Allah did not come to you. So basically you've taken another person's religion to make it your own. Has nothing to do with you. Well, you know, Islam existed before Prophet Muhammad. Wrong. The Quran says, I give to you Islam as a religion. And he revealed that religion through Prophet Muhammad. You say that it's your nature. Islam is not your nature. Islam is a religion, it's not your nature. Nature don't have a name. What is the nature? What is the name? The nature of a deer has no name except deer nature, monkey nature, bee nature. It don't have a specific name. It was given to the prophet to reveal to the Arabs as a religion. It's not your nature. Plus, in order to understand what is natural to you, you have to see a creature, whether it's a dog, an elephant, whatever that is, you have to see it in its natural environment prior to be influenced or domesticated by an outside source. Then you see that creature in their natural environment expressing their natural behaviors. So how do we know Islam is your nature when you have no idea, you've never seen yourself being natural? You've always been a slave. You've always been under the domination of other people who made you unnatural. Islam makes you unnatural because it's impossible for Islam to cover all the facets of life. So how can it be your nature? But we put on these costumes and we want to be Arab. So you run around here, you want to learn Arabic and you pray like them and do everything like them, even though you're Nation of Islam, but you still want to be like them. So you put on this costume. It's a costume. Same thing with the Moors, same thing with the Kemetic. I saw Sarah Sunseti. He was dressed in white, trying to look like an Egyptian. Really? The Negro did not exist during Kemet. You're putting on these costumes, and a costume is not real. It's not real. This is not none of you. You're none of these things. You don't want to accept yourself for who you really are, and that's just to be a descendant of a slave, born in America, struggling, trying to get out from under the domination of a wicked oppressor. That's all you are. You've never been those things. And that's why that's why you see the conflict. That's why you see the masses of the people, us as a group of people, we don't, as a mass of people, we don't accept none of it as a whole. The masses of the people are who they are. They just Negroes that came from slaves. That's what they are. And most of them, we was programmed with Christianity, and that's what we are, whether you like it or not. It's just a costume. It's fake. It's not real. Now, you can put on the costume all that you want to. I saw a guy, he did an excellent job, dancing like Michael Jackson, singing like Michael Jackson. He's not Michael Jackson. You can pretend to be an African. That's right. You can pretend to be an African or Aboriginal, and you can pretend to be, and to be the best that you can be. Some of these people, they can pretend, what's his name? It's a comedian, Jay something. Man, he can copy the voices of celebrities. You'll think it's Denzel Washington, you'll think it's Will Smith. He's not those people. It's not real. All this comedic pro-black stuff around us, it's not real. It's fantasy. It was made for people trying to find themselves, trying to find an identity. So we put on a costume. I'm an Egyptian. I'm from ancient Ethiopia. It's not real, y'all. And that's what they don't like about me, because you find comfort in these costumes like a child find comfort in a teddy bear. There's some children, I got to have my teddy bear before I can go to sleep. Teddy bear brings them comfort, brings them joy. Don't take my teddy bear. That's why y'all get mad at me. Don't take my Kemet away from me. Don't take my Hebrew Israelite. Don't take me my Moor. Don't take me however you feel comfortable. Don't take my pro-black whatever. Don't take that away from me. Please. That's for children. When you come here, we got to grow up, y'all. How you going to change our condition? Children cannot change their condition. Children depend on their parents. Children depend on adults, some higher authority. And you even call yourself a child. I'm a child of God. How long are you going to stay a child? Children can't stay a child forever. A puppy can't stay a puppy forever. You got to turn into a dog. A kitten got to become a cat. A chick got to become a chicken. How long y'all going to stay children? I'm a child of the Most High. When you going to become an adult of the Most High? And when you become an adult of the Most High, that means you can do for yourself with or without God. Just like as we become adults, you're going to make it with or without your mother and father, because now I'm an adult. You're still children. And the world still looks upon us as boys and girls. When you going to grow up? But we feel comfort in these costumes. These costumes make us feel grown, just like children do. Children put on suits and ties and so they can look grown. They want to know how it feels to be grown, so they put on the costume of an adult. Still a child. Don't make you grown. And these costumes don't make you a Moor. Moors don't exist. These ancient Hebrew, they don't exist. Nation of Islam, you're an Arab wannabe. You should not want to be them. Be your damn self. You smarter and greater than they are. Matter of fact, Elijah Muhammad told you, you're supposed to be the leader. They're supposed to follow your example. You not follow them. The hell with what they doing. The hell with their Ramadan. The hell with what they doing. You are supposed to be the example. The world follows you. That's what I was taught. I was taught in the Nation of Islam, we are the leaders. We're not following them. We don't need no damn psychology. We don't need none of this stuff. We are the leaders. We have the supreme wisdom. How are you just demonstrating supreme wisdom with the activities and the behaviors that you're doing right now? You're not. You're following and you're begging and borrowing from other folks. You're supposed to be, remember, God personally, I'm talking to the people in the Nation of Islam. God personally came to you. Personally. Allah revealed himself to Prophet Muhammad, remember? But God personally came to see us. And you can't do no better than the Arabs who messed up. That's why they are in factions. I want to say this too, using the Nation of Islam as an example, because that's where I come from. The situation with Malcolm X. I don't care whether you believe the Nation of Islam murdered Malcolm or not. We going by actual facts. You're not going to argue with this. The situation with Malcolm X. I'm telling you about a costume, putting on these clothes. Prior to the situation with Malcolm X, we put on our bow tie. We put on these costumes. Assalamu alaikum. How you doing, brother? You want a bow tie? You want to buy a bow tie? Some bean pie, my brother? You so nice and pretty out on the street with your clean white shirt and your dark suit and marching up and down the street. Look so godly. Matter of fact, the people thought that you was godly. They look at them Muslims. They so clean. They so righteous looking. Had them going on. You didn't know the people don't know that you're just wearing a costume. It's not real. All that rhetoric and you on the rostrum telling about the white man is the devil and the people like, go ahead, Farrakhan, Malcolm, woo! Elijah Muhammad must be the messenger. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all they got you all fired up wearing their costumes. But see, this is the thing about a costume. You got to take it off sooner or later. And when the situation happened with Malcolm, the real Nation of Islam came out. So what happened? When the real Nation of Islam came out? You're a hypocrite. You're a traitor. Cut his head off and take it to the messenger for a gift. Die, you red nigga. See? I'm on air, Sister Nova.
I know. That's why I'm calling in. I figured you were.
Okay. See, the real them came out. The costume came off. Calling for people's murder, threatening women and children. The real them came out. See, no more costume. The real them. And that's the way it is in the pro-black community. That's one of the reasons why sometimes I do it on purpose. I like to make people angry on purpose because the real them come out. When you're angry, you don't think clear. When you're angry and full of emotion, you say things that's always been there, and now it all comes out. So the Nation of Islam, the peace lovers, they got angry, and you saw very clearly they don't really represent peace. How are you peaceful calling for the death of a man that made you what you are? Malcolm X is the one who made the Nation of Islam, not Fard Muhammad the God, because he taught Elijah and got the hell out of Dodge, according to the teachings. Not Elijah. He couldn't do it. When Malcolm showed up, he's the one that put the Nation of Islam on the map. And then you turn around, Islam is peace, it's the nature of man and all this kind of good stuff. But when this come down, when you get angry, the real you start coming out. The Nation of Islam, you're taught that you're not supposed to carry as much as a penknife. But when you got angry, you went looking for knives, looking for guns, looking for bats. Because that's what you are anyway. You're not.
Hold up for a second, brother. Remember Elijah Muhammad told him to stand down when Malcolm X said he wanted to get revenge for that brother's killing out there in LA?
Yeah. Yeah. Stand down. Now stand down when the Peckerwoods was murdering you. Matter of fact, I would assume that these racists have murdered at least over 10 Muslims. At least 10 Muslims, but they didn't make no, they said stand down, gotta handle it, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But when it came to Malcolm, who is your Muslim brother? See, there's no excuses, y'all. There's no excuses for it. Muslims not supposed to kill Muslims. They do it in the Arab world. Because they wear costumes too. They're not real. All this stuff that we're surrounded by is not real. Why you think the people, you think that the mass of the people are stupid? They're not. They can see that you're not real. That's why they're not following behind, because prior to this, the people actually was attracted to the Nation of Islam. Actually, the people was attracted to Black power, period. But y'all not real. You're not real. You're wearing costumes. And something caused you to take these costumes off. Something caused this wolf, this sheep wool to come off this wolf, and now we can see you for you who and what you really are. But this is not to say that you cannot change this. We can change this and turn everything around. But you cannot do that by getting angry at people for showing you the man in the mirror. How are you going to straighten up? How am I going to get better when I refuse to accept that I'm in error, I'm wrong, that I'm doing something wacky? How am I going to get better? See, some of you think that when you talk about me, you think that you hurt my feelings, but actually what happens is I listen to what you're saying, and if I believe it's true, I'm going to work on myself so I can get better. Because I want to be better. I don't want to get weaker. I don't want to be wrong. I want to be right. But see, some of you on this pedestal, you're on these platforms, you are know-it-all, nobody can teach you a damn thing, and it's been 50-some years since the Civil Rights Movement, and you have not done anything because you're caught up in these costumes, and you represent symbol, a costume, and you represent no substance. And you get angry at me because I'm bringing this to your attention, because you want to continue to hold on to your teddy bear. Don't take my teddy bear away. You know, that's your comfort zone. These things are your comfort zone, but they're not getting you nowhere. They're making you dependent. Dependent upon a teddy bear makes you dependent on something outside of yourself. Thus, you depend on the teddy bear, and you don't depend on yourself. You can't bring comfort to yourself. You can't do nothing for yourself. You depend on something outside of yourself when you have the power to do everything that damn teddy bear can do yourself. So getting angry at me, I can take it. Whatever heat y'all got, I can take it. I've been on YouTube since 2007. I'm still here. Whatever heat y'all got, I can take it. No matter what you call me, no matter how many channels get terminated, no matter what you do, I can take it. So it makes no difference about all that. I love us because you deserve better. I love me. To hate you means I hate myself. So I want what's good for you. I want what's right for us. I want us to win. I'm tired of being a loser. Some of y'all don't mind losing as long as you feel like a winner. I don't want to feel like a winner. I want to be a winner. I don't want to feel good. I want to be good. I want to live in an environment where I don't have to worry about somebody robbing me, redlining, housing discrimination, and all this other garbage. Don't you? It's time for a change. And the only reason why it's not changing is because you don't want to change. Ain't no God, ain't no spirits, ain't no demons, ain't no little gremlins coming out the ground and little elves. Hey, that ain't gonna help you none. If we don't do it, it ain't gonna get done. If you want to wear a costume, let's make the costume real. Okay? So with that said, I'm done with my rant. I got my special guest here. I got my beautiful sister Nova here with me, and Brother Taalik. And so, ladies first, Brother Taalik. If you know,
Sister my Nova, pleasure, brother.
Yeah. I concur with what my brother is saying here. I spent many years in organized Christianity, and I just came to the conclusion recently that it's not producing any tangibles in my life. I'm going through a lot of things, and I need for whatever spirituality that I have to produce tangibles for me, and it's not producing any tangibles. I feel like I'm very unhappy at this point in my life. I'm struggling. I'm struggling trying to survive in this society that's been built up to oppress us. And I do believe that we do live in an oppressive society. We think that we're free. We think that we live in a free society, but the truth of the matter is we're not free. We are economic slaves.
Yes.
We're no longer chattel slaves, but we are still economic slaves in this society, being exploited by this beast that we like to refer to as the system of racism and white supremacy. And I don't say that my situation is the worst. It's not the worst. I still have a roof over my head. I still have a job, I can still buy groceries. I can still pay my bills. I have a car, it's a 2011, but I have one. At least I have a car. But my situation should be a lot better than what it is. A whole lot better. Okay. And I'm just at a loss these days. I'm at a loss as to, I think I gave my life to an ideology that isn't producing anything tangible, and I can't live on hopes and dreams. I can't live on hopes and dreams. I have to see results. I have to see results. And right now, I don't see a lot of results being produced in the Black community through the Nation of Islam and through organized religions, period, really. We're still in a racist society. We're still living under the yoke of this society that basically oppress Black and brown people. And that's the reality of the situation that we're living in today. So that's all I need to say.
You were saying something. Remember, Sister Nova, we was talking about, especially in these organized religions or whatever, and we was talking about how just because you believe, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't benefit. Remember, there should be some benefit. That's the reason why we believe.
Yeah, exactly. There should be some benefit to, all this worship that we're doing, all this praising and worshiping, and there should be some benefit to it, but I don't see it. I don't see it right now. I don't see it at all. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And I'm having a hard time believing in a God that would allow this type of human suffering to continue on and just it's really redundant at this point. It's redundant, it's ridiculous. People are on the streets, there should not be 68,000 homeless people in Los Angeles. That ought not to be. That's an embarrassment to this whole country.
Sure is.
And we have that amount of people that are homeless living in their vehicles or living in makeshift tents all over the city of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. And, I just feel like, okay, you know, everybody, you know, they say this is a Christian nation. Well, you know, we don't act like a Christian nation. We don't act like a Christian nation. We act more like a satanic nation than a Christian nation.
Right.
You know, I mean, we leave our poor to rot on the streets, and you know, we don't help the poor and needy. We don't uplift them, get them out of the situation that they're in. We don't do anything to uplift people that are less fortunate. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I don't feel like I should continue to believe in something when it's not producing any tangibles.
Yes.
I don't get it at this point. I don't get it. Help me to understand. Help me to understand, okay, that I've spent my whole life in organized religion. Mm-hmm. And I just I don't see nothing good going on. Nothing. I'm searching for God. Mm-hmm. And I'm constantly praying and searching, and somebody's calling. Somebody's trying to get into your chat.
Yeah, they're here. They are out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm constantly searching and praying, searching for God, and I'm praying and hoping things would get better in my life, and it seems like things are getting worse, a lot worse.
Yeah, I know that I go through towns, you know, small cities and towns, almost every day. And when you talk about, you know, over 50,000 homeless just in the Los Angeles area, I go through little small towns and cities that the population is like 5,000. So you have a homeless population in the Los Angeles area, really is the equivalent of almost maybe five towns or cities. You know, they are actually a city to themselves, the homeless population. And that's just Los Angeles. What about right here in the St. Louis area, or the homeless in Nebraska, where Brother Taalik lived, all over this country? How can we even sleep at night? How can we even live with ourselves, being citizens of this nation, talking about you the richest nation on the planet, most powerful, and we got all our citizens? A citizen is almost like saying those are your brothers and sisters, because you're all part of the same family. Because really, that's really how nations came about. It became really because of nations. You know, tribes turn into, you know, villages, and they start joining one another and things of this nature. So this is your sisters and brothers on the street. And then a lot of them, some of them, it's not because they're not trying. There's a lot of people on the streets, they have jobs. They actually have jobs. They go to work every day. But things in this country, as you know, cost you some money. What if you're a diabetic on the street? I was just telling you that the other day, Sister Nova. Remember I told you I saw this guy? And I see homeless people and stuff on the street all the time, but he has a sign, not asking for money, he's asking for insulin. And then you have women. People don't think about the women on the street. They get on their monthly. That's a messed up situation. We let women, see, how can we call ourselves men, regardless of your race? How can you let your women be on the streets like that? And young girls coming into puberty start this stuff. Oh man, come on, all right. It's really and we keep making up these excuses. See, I'm not about the excuses. And I'm not about waiting, keep waiting. How long? We've been waiting on Jesus for 2,000 years. Damn, 2,000 years, that's a long time. Do you know how many generations of people that is, 2,000 years? Well, you can't rush. It ain't look, we're in a bad situation. If you get in a car accident, you're in a bad situation, you expect that ambulance to make a move. And all the other cars on the highway get the hell out the way so this ambulance can get through, because this is a bad situation. We are in a bad situation. Put Jesus in the ambulance, get him the hell here, okay? That's what that needs to happen, but it's not happening. He's still waiting. He won't be bleeding to death. Heart getting ready to stop. Jesus ain't made it here yet. Come on now. I mean, and the same thing with all these religions. Ain't no different. Islam ain't no different. They waiting, the nation of Islam waiting on the mothership to come out the sky and do all this miraculous stuff. You know, everybody's waiting on some miracle to come out the sky and do something. It's not gonna happen, y'all. People put us in this condition. It's gonna take people to take us out of the condition. Just like Dr. King said. Dr. King said, or I quote, because I didn't hear him say it. Don't tell me, oh, you know Dr. King said that. I don't know what doctor, I wasn't around. They said that Dr. King said evil exists because good people do nothing. And he's exactly right. Because I see a lot of good people, y'all ain't doing nothing because clearly you must be good for nothing.
It's all about fear.
You know?
I agree. What we do have to do, we have to get it together. You have to stop messing with the religion.
Yeah.
Which is true, but at the same time, we can't convince and try to talk people out of religion. That is a waste of time. That's been going on for over 2,000 years, probably more than that, really.
Yeah.
You just can't do that.
Yeah.
So you have to show and demonstrate to people a better alternative. Then people will get on board. And that's why I know you're going to take this as a shot at you, but this is why when I say, when it comes to that Mississippi campaign, you can't stay away from it, Mississippi, and expect everybody else to go. You got to go to it and then demonstrate to the people, hey, this is what's working. See, I'm here. I'm taking advantage of it. Come. And like I say all the time, that's the same demonstration that people did when they went to Atlanta.
Right.
They said, hey, I'm here.
When the people show me they're interested, I'll be happy to roll. I'm not gonna go there and live there no time, son. I was born there. I have no problem with Mississippi. I was born there. I have relatives there. I can go to Mississippi tonight if I want to. Okay, let's get that straight. I was born in Mississippi. I was raised there. My relatives is there. That's what my roots is. If I want to go to Mississippi tonight, there's nothing stopping me. But this is the thing that you have to understand. If the people are not showing me they are interested, then I'm not interested either. When the people show me they are interested, then I'm willing to do the work.
See, that doesn't make sense.
They're not interested. I'm not going to work and sacrifice for no Negroes, and I do all the work and they benefit. I'm not Dr. King. I'm not going to get shot in the neck for some Negroes.
But you have to.
I'm not Malcolm X. I'm not going to get blown away for some Negroes, and and the people are a bunch of ingrates. Like right now, the people are a bunch of ingrates. They're not grateful for what Dr. King did, or Harriet Tubman, or any of our people prior to us. They stood around here and enjoyed the benefits of somebody else who gave their life and sacrificed and suffered. I'm not going to do that. When people send me emails, when people show me they are interested and want to do the job and get the job done, then I'm ready to roll. Until then, hell no. No, I'm not doing a damn thing.
But you see, that's what we call stagnation, because that's what we call stagnation.
Well, they stagnated. I'm not the one stagnated. They are the one stagnated.
No, but you're the one who came with the idea. You got to get the ball rolling.
I'm not going to do nothing. I got the ball rolling. I got the ball rolling by saying, this is what, who want to come and help?
Okay, let me get the ball rolling. Let me get this other ball.
When are you going to come? You ready to come help me?
All right, let me get this other ball rolling.
No.
Everybody, give me $1 million.
No, let's not. No. Are you ready to help me?
Well, again, I got to see if it works, and you got to demonstrate it.
You're gonna see whether or not it works, because you're gonna be right there with my happy ass doing the work.
Well, no, that's not how it works.
No, that is how it works, sir.
It's just like when you work your job.
No. Don't try to scheme out of it.
I'm not scheming out. Don't try to.
I hear what you're saying. Are you ready to help me? See, I joined Minister Farrakhan. I helped him work for 9 years. I helped him. So they can't tell me, well, you didn't help do the work. No, sir. I helped do the work for 9 years. So I have the right to talk.
Right.
You want to have the right to talk. You want to tell me something. You get here in the trenches with me and let's get the job done.
But check it out.
If you're not willing to do that, then why are you running your mouth?
I'm going to show you why I'm running my mouth.
I need to do.
But check it out.
You're not willing to do nothing your damn self.
I hope you're not going to try to overtalk me so I can put this wisdom forth. Check this out. Now, when you go to your job, in order to get the job that you got, somebody had to demonstrate that this job is beneficial to you, so you better come get on board, right? I know you want to say yes.
We're not talking about no job. We're talking about
no, it's the same thing.
You're talking about a job that already. You're talking about a job that already exists. I'm talking about ground floor. Let's get it on. Let's move. I ain't talking about what somebody telling you. You can come after the fact. I'm talking about getting something started from the ground up. I'm not talking about something that already existed. Oh, you come and bring somebody into the fold. No, I'm talking about you join me, Alquan, get in the trenches with me, and let's do this.
See, here's the thing. If you were serious about it, you would go lead the way like a general and say, "This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm establishing."
No, I'm not. I'm never trying to be a general, sir.
No, I'm saying this is what you would do. Once the people see it,
I'm not a general. I'm not a general, sir.
If you build it.
I'm not a leader. I'm not going to build a damn thing.
Then what do you argue? What are you telling people about a Mississippi campaign for?
I offer you something. It's just like the story of the little red hen. The little red hen went out and said, "Look, who will help me put these seeds in the ground? I ain't gonna put no seeds in the ground. Nobody want to help me put the seeds in the ground. The wheat is going. Who will help me thresh the wheat? All that type of stuff. The little red hen had to do. But when everything is done, here everybody come. I want you to be on the ground.
That's how it usually works.
I want you to be. See, but I'm not doing that. I'm not playing that. When I eat
if you're not doing that, then you're not really doing anything.
When me, whatever I do, if it's myself, Brother Taalik, Sister Noah, we get together and do something, all of us going to enjoy our work. The hell with you, Alquan, and the hell with all
that's a fair thing. If you want to do that, but if you say you're about the people, you become the hierarchy, and everybody else they get the crumbs. But
I don't care about the crumbs. You ain't even gonna get my crumbs.
Hold up, aren't you the same guy who said you said I don't care? You can come as you are. I'm about helping the people, liberating the people. Aren't you that same guy? Aren't you that same guy who says I don't care about your lifestyle? I don't care about nothing as long as you're black. I want you to be free.
Bring it.
Huh?
That's right. Bring it.
Right. So what are you talking about? You ain't getting the crumbs if I get some.
Because you're not.
See, man, why?
Because you're not. That ain't how it works. And it's not.
This is what we call selfishness.
It's not fair for us to act the way that we do right now. When Dr. King took a bullet, and all these people in front of us took a bullet, and we stood around here like ingrates.
So this is why I criticize is because everything you say adds up to stagnation, go nowhere stuff. You know,
well, you blame people. Don't blame me. You blame
No, I gotta blame the man with the idea.
No, you don't. You don't blame the man with the idea.
Why not?
Because the people don't want to move.
So, but if the main person doesn't want to move, why would you expect the people to want to move?
Because it's not about me. This is not. If it was personally about me,
if it's not about you, why are you trying to force the Mississippi campaign on people?
I'm not forcing you nothing on you, sir. I'm not forcing nothing on nobody.
But why? How come when people say I'm not with that, then you get pissed?
No, I don't. When you attack my idea, then I have the right to defend this platform.
Okay, but if you're not putting your idea into fruition, then it doesn't matter.
I don't have to put nothing into fruition.
What are you arguing about then?
That's not no requirement. What you mean I have to put something to fruition? Fruition? What you talking about?
What do you mean? You come up, you say, let's take over a state, Mississippi, but I'm not going. I'm not going.
What do let's mean?
Wait for you to go first.
Let's mean more than what? Well, come on then.
I'm not going because I've never been to the South. So shit, what the hell am I going there for?
That's not what it's about. I never said, that's another lie that you keep telling. You don't have to go to Mississippi, sir.
Then how do you expect this to get done? Oh, you said, I got it. You said influence the people, right?
Influence. Inspire.
Okay, how come they can't influence themselves then?
Influence and inspire the
residents. Why does it have to be Mississippi?
If they do not want to do it, then the hell with them.
But why does it have to be Mississippi? Why can't it be Missouri?
Are you that dingy in your mind? Are you so educated that you don't understand simplicity? If the people don't want to do it, then it ain't gonna get done. I'm not interested.
I definitely agree with you on that. If the people don't want to do it, it's not gonna get done. You don't want to do it, so it's not gonna get done.
Well, it's not gonna get done.
All right.
So and here you are, since you want me to do something so bad, you join me, and both of us together, we can make that move. But you don't want to do nothing. What you want to do is sit back in the cut and criticize
No, I only criticized.
I
I actually said it was actually a decent idea, but I said the man who comes up with the idea.
Who cares who come with the idea? You can do it by your damn self.
Well, if I don't want to do it, what are you arguing for?
You do it.
Nobody else is doing it, but when people don't do it, you say, "Oh, nobody's helping me out." But you gotta help.
It's very simple, sir. It's very simple. If the people don't want to make the move, why should I? I'm not going to work for your happy ass.
Because you're the one with the idea. That's why.
There's no benefit for me to help you.
There's no benefit for anybody else. If you don't demonstrate that, there is a benefit.
God help those who help themselves. You don't want to help yourself. I'm not going to do all to come out here and do the damn work.
I'll tell you what, I'll accept that. But
you
from here,
don't want to do a damn thing.
I'll accept that. But from here on, you shouldn't mention the Mississippi campaign again.
You want me to, well, first of all, you're trying to get a sound clip. Put it on your channel, sir. Look. This is the thing. You want me to make a move, you come help me. When I talk to all these people, I'm willing to help them. I'm willing to get in the dirt with them. I proved it. I was with the Nation of Islam for 9 years.
But that was an already established thing, wasn't it?
It don't make no difference. I worked that program. I help all kinds of people.
But you joined because it was established.
During the whole time I've been here, since I was a little boy, I've helped all kinds of people. I've helped the Moors. I've helped the Moor-Size Temple. I've helped the Hebrew Israelites. I've helped a lot. Matter of fact, I helped the Christian church.
Man, you sound like a saint.
I can't even tell you how many bake sales and pie sales I've done at the church. So I'm not tripping with stuff like that. I will help you. Now, the question is, since you got all this stuff to say, are you willing to help me?
Well, no, I said it before. Check this out.
Check this out. Now, this dude is talking all this stuff.
Well, let me just answer real quick.
Now, this guy talking all this stuff. Now, check this out.
I'm willing to help you if you set it up.
I gave him $50 for his.
He's still crying about $50 from over a year ago.
Yeah. How much you give me? Nothing.
Man, that was a promotional $50.
How much? I don't give a damn if it was promotion or whatever. How much you give me?
So I'm giving you my time right now. Right? I'm giving you exciting YouTube lives right now. That's what I'm doing.
Your pocket, right? Now, how much did you give me?
I'm giving you this exciting YouTube live right now. That's what I'm giving you.
You're not giving me an exciting damn thing. You can go back to your own ragged ass channel and excite them damn people. You ain't giving. You. There's nothing exciting about you, guy. I mean, you sit here and you're faceless. Nobody don't know who the hell you are.
Well, I'm not faceless. I do have a face. I have a face.
Turn the camera on so we can see who the hell you are.
I don't have a camera. I'm not freaky like that.
You're a liar, man. Come on, get out of here. No, this is what Aquan does. Aquan goes all over YouTube, messing with Sonetta, messing with whoever he can find, the BIA or whatever. See, I show my face.
You mess with them too. So what you talking about?
I show my face. I'm right there in your face.
That's not a rule. I don't have to show my face.
Because you're scary.
I'm not scared. I just don't have to.
We don't know. What are you about? What's your purpose?
My purpose is to truly unite the people and stop the BS and get to
No, you're not.
But
no,
I don't want all people
to unite the people. How are you uniting the people when you ostracize our gay and our lesbian people?
Because those are not the people I'm interested in. That's why.
So, don't say the people. Say your group. Say your cult. Your cult. Your group. You don't.
Why are you interested in united homosexuals? Explain that to us. I said, why are you interested in uniting homosexuals? Why is that a priority for you?
My people are diverse. Plumbers, electricians, lawyers, doctors, gays, lesbians, who gives a damn?
Hold on. Plumbers, doctors, and homosexuals, those are two different things.
The people are different.
Those are occupations and trades, but homosexuality,
the people. Whatever the people are, Christians, Muslims,
you can't run a society like that.
The people.
Okay, does that include black criminals as well?
The descendants of slaves born in America. The people, they are diverse.
Does that include criminals?
You're talking about your particular clique. Well, you do that for your clique.
Because you gotta stop the BS and start working on what works. That's why. You can't do everybody.
You don't represent what the people want. Matter of fact, you ain't asked the people for a damn thing. I'm part of the people, and you don't represent me.
Yeah, you're not the kind I'm trying to attract. Because you're the kind who's not going to do anything.
What have you done since you here?
I have reproduced black people. That's what I've done.
You have what?
I've reproduced black people. That's what I've done.
Where is it? Show it. Show it to it. Put it on the screen.
My children. That's what.
You what? Your children.
Yeah.
Anybody can have a child. Hell, dogs have puppies. So what? Well, you ain't did nothing.
That's a major contribution to black people. So what are you talking about?
That's a major contribution to the cracker because you had children, so the white boy can make a slave out of them. That's what you do.
Man, you're paranoid with the slavery thing. Every time you drive that truck, that's slavery.
That's you damn
get over there, drive to LA. That's slavery.
You're right. That's slavery, right? And you know why slavery? Because I can't work for myself. Because bums like you won't unite with your own people.
But guys like you, if you're supposed to be the leader, the master.
I'm not a leader.
But why are you coming up with these ideas then?
I'm not a leader.
Then why you keep trying to tell people what to do?
I ain't told you a damn thing. You can do it or you don't.
You said help me. Why do we have to help you?
You don't have to help me. You don't have to do nothing. Like you don't have to do nothing.
Why you complain when people don't help you then if you're not a
leader? I
leader?
don't complain about nothing.
Well, you complaining right now.
when you come here and you want to talk about try to degrade the Mississippi campaign, I'm going to defend this platform. As long as you keep Mississippi campaign out your mouth, have no problem with it. But when you defend,
I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm gonna hold you to that.
When you come and try to make mockery of the Mississippi campaign,
no, I don't make mockery.
I have the right to defend.
I don't make mockery of it. I just explain the simplistic truth.
No, simplistic truth.
The man in charge says, I'm not going to Mississippi. You don't have to go to Mississippi, but target Mississippi to take it over. It makes no sense. It's like, let's invade Iraq, but let's not go there, though. But we're going to invade Iraq.
Where are you getting this narrative for? I never said nothing about taking over no damn Mississippi. Where you getting that from?
God.
Look at the promotional video again, sir. Look how simple it was. It said it does not say nothing about going to Mississippi. It said nothing about taking over Mississippi. Does not say that.
Okay, explain why it's a Mississippi campaign.
That's the wonderful video that Omar Shabazz made.
And you had the man waste his time doing it too.
That. Here you are. You cannot understand simplicity. All your education. Where you get your education from?
White man's college. White man's university.
White man university.
Yep.
Somebody done taught you wrong.
Well, see, that's the problem when people who don't go to the white man's university, they think they know it all, but they really don't know anything.
See, that's the reason why you hide behind a picture. You hide behind a picture because you shame on yourself. Yes, you are. I stand on mine.
Check this out. When I get enough support, then I'll show my.
Wait a minute, hold up. When you get enough support, but you getting on my case because I don't have no support, but I'm supposed to make this move. No. I'm supposed to be making this move on my own, but now you saying,
okay, let me say this because see, right now you're getting ghetto-fied arguing and trying to overtalk.
You contradictory, sir.
Okay, let me clarify then.
No, you don't have to clarify.
See, now you don't want to hear.
You told me, why don't I make a move on my own? Just go ahead and do it. Be the leader. So you're the leader. How come you wait when I get
I am making moves. That's the difference.
Where's the move?
Once I get enough money, you're going to see the moves. My friend, you're going to see. See, with you, we're not going to see anything. We're just going to keep hearing things. And
because you ain't going to see nothing because the people don't want nothing. So, of course,
the people, they're supporting, just not fast enough, but they're supporting.
What is it supporting me? Where is it?
You're going to see soon enough, my friend. And then after a while, you'll see my face. See, I don't want to end up like the irritated genie. You see the face, then you go through problems, people going crazy, then you got to beg people.
You know, you're full of excuses.
Okay, but check this out. You're the one with the excuse. Check it out. I would have came up with a Mississippi campaign. Hold on. See, he's acting ghetto. He's over-talking people.
You're contradicting yourself.
When you over-talk people, you don't really want people's information.
Hey, put this on your channel so your people can see how
I'm not gonna do this.
Act together, man.
No, this is your exclusive. You can have this one.
No, I want you to no. You put it on your channel so your people can see that you ain't as smart and educated as they think that you are.
Check this out. If I would have came up with the Mississippi,
and you all
okay, I got that. I'm a nigga. I'm a black piece of trash. I'm all that. I get that.
No, I don't never said black piece of trash.
No, you come on. That's your number one.
Video. I said black piece of trash. I said you piece of trash.
You always call. You say pieces of trash. And you say you black pieces of trash.
I did not say black piece of trash.
Ask the two guests that you got there.
and I call them sewer rats. You
They
damn
know damn well you say your people are nothing but black pieces of trash.
I did not say black piece of trash. You're a liar.
I'm
Go
not
get the
lying.
video.
I'm not lying.
Go get the video. See, that's
You got a
another
million
thing.
videos. Everybody got to do is watch any
These
video you
people,
make.
these people always talking about like to bring receipts. I'm gonna bring receipts. Bring the receipt and show me where I said black pieces
This
of
is
trash.
a common tactic. Bring the receipt right
Show
now.
me the video. I want to see it myself because maybe I talk so fast I didn't realize I said.
Okay, that's a good excuse. That's a good excuse.
I know I didn't say that.
Okay. Well, anyway, if I would have came up with the Mississippi campaign and I was serious about it, I would go to Mississippi and demonstrate to the people how I'm gonna set this off.
Go, bye. Bye.
See, this is what I mean. This is why black people don't get anywhere.
Yeah, because you don't want to do nothing.
I'm
Go
trying to
bye.
explain something to you
Bye.
because
See.
you're not doing what you claim to do.
Go do it.
This is why you want to argue like this.
I'm not arguing. Go bye. You said.
Why are you over talking to me? I'm trying.
You're not doing
to
anything.
I'm trying to
telling
explain
me-
something.
You're telling me what I need to do.
No.
But you ain't
I'm not telling you what you need to do.
No,
I'm
it's
telling you.
why you've been on here all since the
Listen. I'm telling you what I would do if I came up with the Mississippi
Do
campaign.
it then.
I'm listen. Can you at least hear me so I can tell you what
No,
I would
I
do?
do not want to hear you.
See,
You're not saying
this is how
anything.
Negroes act. You know.
You're not saying anything. You're telling me what I need.
I'm just telling you from my perspective. That's all.
I don't give a damn about your perspective.
I know because it's gonna make you look like a hypocrite, right?
I'm not a
Why?
hypocrite. You don't even know what a hypocrite is.
Why don't you hear me out
What
then?
is a hypocrite?
Why don't you hear me out? I'll tell you that in a
Tell me
minute.
about your work. Where your work at?
My work is all around.
Your work is all around.
Yeah. But anyway, let me get to
Where?
that.
What street is it on?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you in a minute.
What street is it on?
I am going to tell you in a minute. But check this out. If
No, you're gonna tell me now.
see, this is this Negro type
No,
of argument.
No, you're gonna tell me now. What street?
He's trying. What he's doing? He's trying to stop wisdom.
No, I'm not gonna stop you. You can get back. You can go back to that. You got
See?
plenty of time. You got
See?
plenty of time. I got Sunday afternoon. Show us what street is your work on, sir.
Okay. You don't even know the street because you don't even know where I'm at.
I don't care. Get your phone. You don't have to show your face. Let us see your work. Use your phone.
Oh, I'm not on my phone right now.
Well, wherever you got a camera, show it to us.
I don't
Make
have.
a
I
video.
really don't have a camera.
Make a video about your work. I
Okay.
haven't seen not
One day I
I
might.
haven't seen not one video of you and your damn work.
Okay. One day you're gonna see the work soon enough.
No, I know we want to see it.
Matter of
Now,
fact,
how long have you been talking this stuff? You've been talking this stuff for a little while.
I'm dealing
Where
with
is your work?
that's gonna make me get this out
But
soon.
then you go around and harass people and stalk people and,
How it is done.
and try to criticize people and you don't have a
Not criticizing. See, this man is
you
upset
beg for
because
money.
he's not doing what he
This
claimed.
is for your followers. This is for the people that subscribe to you. Y'all a damn fool to give a man that don't show his face your money. And they actually do.
Yeah, they're gonna listen to you. Come on.
They're a damn fool. What's his name? Jason Black. They done gave that man, don't even show his face.
Yeah, he's not even doing anything though.
That goes to show you how mentally ill dark-skinned people
I
are.
can recall that you asked for money before too.
I ain't asked for a dime.
When you start that Mississippi campaign, you said make that donation.
I ain't asked for a dime.
Uh-oh.
I did not ask for a dime. So I want
I know your two guests. I know they remember that. So
I did not ask for a dime.
Yes, you did.
A dime for what? I did not ask for no donation.
You said
No,
donations, and then your man African supremacy, he started asking for donations too.
I never asked for donations. No,
Yeah, stays lying.
you're a liar.
Okay, well, anyways, this Mississippi campaign, if I were to do it, what I would do is
We're
I
not
would.
talking about the Mississippi campaign, what you were to do it. You ain't gonna do it.
I'm
It
sorry.
don't make no difference about
Okay,
what
my mistake. My mistake. The Texas campaign. If I had a Texas
I want to
campaign,
talk about your work. Because you
Okay.
love to, you
okay,
want
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna segue.
I
I'm
want
gonna
to talk about
segue.
your own so-called work.
I'm gonna
The
segue
only
into.
work that you said that you made so far, sir, is you made some children.
All right, I'm gonna segue. I'm gonna
That's started
segue.
some out of wedlock children.
I'm gonna
That's what
segue.
you made.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I know you did. Probably with a white woman, right?
Nah. I'm gonna.
You cannot even make a video. All the videos I heard from you, you can't even make a video. I guess I assume that you
Okay,
live
let
in
me.
a,
Are you gonna allow me to segue into that?
I assume that you live in a mixed
As you
neighborhood.
know, black people, they start pulling this technique when they don't want to hear you.
Yeah, we gonna hear this technique. Because
okay,
you like to criticize people.
Because he's afraid.
Now,
Afraid that I'm going to bring too much
you
out.
want to talk about you as a person because you don't show your face.
Okay, good. That's what I want to do. Be quiet. Like, talk about me as a person.
No, check this out. Yeah.
Okay.
Every time,
Here we go.
when you make a video,
you know you're making a fool out of yourself, right?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are making a fool out of yourself. Now look,
if I had a Texas campaign,
explain this to me, sir.
I said, people, let's take
explain this to me, sir. No,
I would go to Texas to set it off.
I don't know where you go.
And I make videos, propaganda videos.
What I talking about this black stuff. Talk all this black stuff. He makes videos, and as soon as a white woman with a string up her ass passes for, he said, damn, white women show working out lately, blah, 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 and smacking your lips, and what you sucking on? You know, why you suck on stuff? What are you doing in that car? What are you doing in that car, Aquan, looking at these white women? Or is that white woman?
Now, if you want to start getting into the joking thing,
I want to know
jokes. We can do that.
If you talking all this pro-black stuff and talk about you against interracial couples and all this other stuff,
I didn't say that. You didn't hear me say that.
Why the hell you lusted for white?
See, now he's lying on me. You didn't hear me say that. That's
no, you pro-black, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You pro-black. So that means you against interracial relationships.
I didn't say I was against it. I said that's not what you need to do.
Yeah, but you lust for them. They pass in front of your car while you make a video and you smack it at the mouth. That white woman show working out nice. She show looking good.
That's what you do when you want the homosexuals to join your Mississippi campaign. So
then you turn around.
Are you having a dialogue? Or are you just trying to act like a Negro?
Man, I was talking about in that video. They're talking about how bad black women are. Oh, you can't trust a black woman. She'll divorce you. They only want your money.
You know,
crazy stuff.
You know, you can go to Walmart and get a pack of T-shirts for $8 or something like that. You know,
no, you want to come here.
No, I came here to talk about.
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you and your program.
Okay, then shut up so I can talk about it.
It just goes to show that you're a hypocrite. You say that you're pro-black, but you're smacking on your lips, lusting for white women.
This man thinks he's funny.
And so
you're really embarrassing. You're embarrassing.
Your audience is like that too. Your audience mess around with white folks, talk all that pro-black stuff, and they screwing white folks. And who knows else? Y'all probably like dogs too. Who knows what the hell y'all into? Because y'all not real. I just made the video. I just made the video. The costume. You wearing a costume. We can't see your costume because you hide behind a picture.
Okay. What costume are you done, sir?
What costume are you wearing?
Are you done, sir?
This is my program. I can take all the time I want to.
No, I'm saying, are you going to let me speak?
No, I don't have to let you speak. You're not saying nothing. You're saying the same redundant, don't make no sense stuff. Talk about what I need to do. What are you doing? I will come help you.
And you sound guilty when somebody
I'm ready to help you. Since the people don't want to support the Mississippi campaign, let's support the alcohol campaign.
People don't want to support it because you don't want to support it.
I support you. Come on, let's do it. Okay, you said let's get your education. So the first step is to get your education. So what I need to do, what you mean? I'm too old to go back. I'm too old to go to college.
No, you're not, because when I was in college, I saw people your age.
I'm telling you, I'm not doing that, okay?
Okay. Well, you got a trade. That's good. As long as you're doing something. Everybody can't be a genius.
Okay, then the next step you say, don't smoke and drink. Never done that.
You sure?
Never smoked and drank in my life. No,
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But
I'm telling you. I never smoked and drank.
All right, we'll take your word for it, but that is
my word. I don't give a damn what you believe or don't believe. You don't see the thing about it. You think that you mean something to somebody. You don't mean nothing to me, man.
Hey, man, this guy's acting like a Negro on the street, and this is part of the problem. You have to be able to be cool.
Don't mean anything to me. I don't have to prove nothing to you.
In his ghetto world,
I'm telling you, I'm willing to help you with your program. Your third step. What is your third step? Oh, your third step is to separate yourself from the Africans and the Caribbeans, the Caribbean people. That's what you said.
Well, that's not a step, but you know,
I'm not holding around those kind of people, brothers and sisters. Anyway. Well, actually, I have those people in my family by marriage.
Okay, well, you're invalid then.
So I never had a problem with people from the Caribbean or Africa or none of that.
Okay, and well,
Ain't never been a problem to me.
that's the problem. You're a kumbaya type of guy. You like everybody.
I respect people when they're working hard to do what they need to do.
Yeah, man, see, that's the problem.
See, that's your problem.
You're not worried about other people.
The real reason why you don't like Africans and the people from the island because
who said I didn't like them?
They're willing to sacrifice and they unify and they get the job done. And people like you, only thing you want to do.
See what I mean? This Negro praises the white man, he praises everybody else but Black America.
Complain about everybody.
That's the problem.
Because you're not doing nothing.
You're not doing anything but running your mouth.
Yes, absolutely. Right.
Right. Why are you complaining when people?
And that's all you're doing. That's all that you're doing, sir.
No, I'm
doing
more than that. But I can't tell. See, we got coons out here, so that's why you can't tell everybody everything.
There you go with that coon stuff. See, look, coon, Uncle Tom, Sambo, where you learn that from?
It doesn't matter who you learned it from.
You do stupid. That's too stupid to make up your own language. You gotta
doesn't make any sense.
You gotta copy what the white people. He's a coon. He's a Sambo. He's the same stuff that the Ku Klux Klan say. You might as well.
And what's your point? What's your point when you say that?
Put on a sheet.
What's your point when you say that?
Bring some words that you created. You're
a foo-foo. You're a foo-foo. How's that?
Originality.
You satisfied? You're a foo-foo.
Sir.
You foo-foo?
Put this on your channel.
I made that up. Does that enhance the situation now? You foo-foo? Does that enhance the situation for you?
You're a coon. You're a symbol. Here you are.
This guy is a complete phony. See, I didn't even want to argue with you, but you started it.
You're on the white man's YouTube. You eat the white man's food. You drink the white man's water. Everything about you white, but everybody's a coon. How come you're not a damn coon? You work. I can guarantee you even work for white folk. You got the white man's money in your pocket right now.
Okay, and so do you.
That's right, but I'm not running around here calling people. I learned my lesson a long time ago. Stop calling all people coons and Sambo.
Nah, the only people who get sensitive to those words are the people.
And guess what? And guess who made me realize I need to stop calling people coons and Uncle Tom?
A white man, right?
Tommy Sotomayor.
Nah.
Because Tommy Sotomayor said, y'all are hypocrites. Calling me a coon. That's words.
But he doesn't like it because he knows he's a coon. That's why.
And then I said, yeah. I said, Tommy, that makes sense.
Yeah, you learn from a coon. You are a coon. It makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. So instead, you call people black pieces of trash. That's what you call people instead of a coon.
That's what I don't like. See, he's still saying.
Yeah, that's your main.
I call them pieces of trash, and I call you sewer rats, and anything else I feel like.
Yeah.
You might use the adjective black. But this is how lying.
Not all the time, but
this is how lying is. I call people black piece of trash, which is a damn lie. I said go to Mississippi, move to Mississippi. I never said that.
Okay.
And you just
why do you call us black people black pieces of trash?
That's why you faceless. So we can't people.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
So people can't see you on the street.
If I were to show my face now, tell us the difference in your life that would make.
That's not the point.
Okay, there we go. So why ask?
The point is you talk some big bad stuff. See, that's the thing. I don't mind people not showing their face. There's reasons why.
Why do you keep going over it for years and years and years?
I don't care about that. But when you got a big ass mouth like you, and you're talking all this crap like you do, and you're not willing to stand on your own, the only reason why you run your mouth because you can hide behind a picture. That's the only reason.
So you're saying if I was in person, I would tremble in fear. That's what you're saying?
The only reason why you talk is because you can hide behind a picture. All your subscribers hide behind pictures because they cowards too.
No, they don't.
All of them are.
No, they don't. But check this out. I can guarantee you, if you saw me in person,
I guarantee nothing, sir.
I can guarantee this. If you saw me in person, you would tremble in fear, and you wouldn't call me a coward at all. I can guarantee that.
There's nothing about you. I'm scared. I was locked up 10 years in the crazy.
I'm saying, don't let the voice fool you. That's all I'm saying.
You think I would be scared of you? I've had guns. I've had niggas put guns to my head. I had the police. I had helicopters around my damn house.
Oh, so you're hardcore, right?
No, I ain't got nothing to do with hardcore. What make you think I'm gonna be scared of you?
I'll tell you why. Because when that white man said when that white man said, "I'll go get my gun and shoot you in the face," I'm calling the police.
I stood a squad car, willing to take a bullet. What make you think that I'm scared of you?
The white man came to you, the story you told. He said, "I'll get my gun and shoot you in the face." You said, "I'm calling the police." That's what you said.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yes, you do. See, this man is a punk and a sucker, man. This is why I don't like this guy.
You don't have to. It's not about like I don't like your happy ass either because you're a faceless coward.
You have no integrity, man.
You're a coward. You don't have any integrity. You ain't saying nothing.
That's why you can't catch me in a lie.
If you don't like the Mississippi campaign, bring the real points. Don't talk about what if I do? You're not saying will it or will it not work? That's what you're talking about.
Because you're not trying to go out there.
Now I'm telling you, I'm ready to go with you. Let's work your program. I'm joining.
Okay,
I'm joining Alquan right now.
Okay, good.
I'm joining Alquan right now.
Okay, good. So you can start.
Now, what is my first assignment, sir?
The first assignment is to donate $500. That's your first assignment.
I ain't giving you no money.
Okay, you're not trying to do nothing there, man.
I'm not giving you no money.
You're not trying to do it.
Can I advertise for you or put out a flyer?
This is not a TV publicity
What do
thing.
you have? What do you have? What do you have that I can direct the people to? You don't have nothing I can direct the people to.
This is not a
I want to
church.
give you $500 for what? For what?
So we can build
what?
Build a foundation of trust between Black people and eliminate coons and toms.
What you do?
I know that's hard to fathom because you're on the other side.
I need $500 to build a trust between.
That's only a part of the.
You need money to do that? What you need money to do that for?
Okay, I'll tell you what. It's better. That's something more realistic and attainable than somebody saying, "Let's take over Mississippi," and I'm staying at home.
Never said that. Never said take. You keep saying the same damn lie.
Hey, what did you say? What did you say then?
Saying the same thing lie over and over again.
Okay, I'm asking you. What did you say? You're right here. What did you say?
You a bet, just like the brother,
My man, I'm asking you right here, right now. What did you say?
You a beggar. You out here looking for
You're
money.
the source of the Mississippi campaign.
The reason why
you not taking over a state.
What is it? You don't like Sonetta and
see, he can't back himself up.
Because they do a good job of begging, and you wish you could beg and get money the same way. You ain't no damn different from they are.
Okay,
you a beggar.
I'm
a loser.
I'm a nigger. I'm a beggar. I'm a coon. I'm a Sambo. I'm a piece of trash.
That's your problem. I didn't call you. I didn't call you.
Well, whatever you can come up with, I'll take it all. But I'm asking you. You are here right now. If it's not about taking over Mississippi, what is it about?
You're telling me what can I do? I'll tell you. I'll give you your order. You join me.
My friend, I'm asking you about
I'll tell you. I'll be ready to give you your order.
And they're trying to promote no Mississippi campaign. Come on. All he did was make a YouTube channel.
And that's all you're going to get. And like I told you, that's all that you're going to get. That's all you got. That's all you got is a YouTube channel.
I got more. Pal.
No, you don't. Show it. You ain't never showed it. Show it to us.
I show when the time is right. I don't
when the time is right. What, 2,000 years from now?
Boy. It's gonna be in my lifetime.
When Jesus come back with the mother plane.
Well, I guess that's when that Mississippi campaign will take place, right? Come on.
I don't give a damn about the Mississippi campaign.
I know you don't. Come on. You already know that.
Care, if the people don't care, I don't care.
Yeah, but
I'm not a savior.
You didn't give people.
I'm not divine. I'm not a leader. I'm not your damn savior.
Shut up about that Mississippi campaign.
I'm not responsible for these people. They're responsible for themselves.
It's not coming up with ideas that you're not going to fulfill. Everything you say is based on the Nation of Islam. That's what it's all about.
You're a lie. It has nothing to do with no Nation of Islam. Nation of Islam has nothing to do with nothing.
Yes, it is. Their whole ideology.
You're a damn lie. You're a damn lie. Get out of here. Woo, man.
This man can't take the truth. The truth hurts the liars.
Make a video and show the Nation of Islam and compare it to the Mississippi campaign.
No. I didn't say the Mississippi campaign. I said your whole personality, all your talking points come from the Nation of Islam.
Where you think I come from, idiot? Been telling people. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you idiot. I take that back. I take it back.
I know. You really meant to call me a black piece of trash. That's what you really meant to
no. I'm not even. You might be a piece of trash, but you're not black. You a piece of trash. You a sewer rat. You a hustler. You an exploiter. You a beggar.
You're a super troll on YouTube.
Troll how? Troll how? I'm on my channel.
Got tons of videos on YouTube. Nobody wants to hear you, but you keep dropping it.
I can make videos about anybody who I want, just like you do.
But
that means you're a troll too.
I'm not a troll.
Well, you make videos about it. If you say I'm a troll because
I show the receipt.
I'm not on Sarnetta's channel. I'm not calling into people's hangouts and stuff like that. I'm not bothering.
That's because you're a coward. That's why. I
don't need
directly. That's what I do.
Most of them, when they know it's me, they don't even respond.
Yeah, because they said this man is sick.
Yeah, I'm sick with reality. You're absolutely right.
Now I'm the only one with the balls. When I talk about the people and show receipts, I go confront them directly.
You don't need my receipts. You talking about me right now.
They act just like you. They get scared. They try to overtalk. They
show me the receipts.
They can't do it.
You said that you show receipts. Then show you. That's what all I'm asking for. Since you know me so well, I got lots of videos. You making these claims. Keep telling this lie over and over again. Show me.
In that first video I made of you, I showed some receipts when you were with that 500-pound woman trying to pull a scam. You know that. So stop that. Yeah.
I was with that woman, and nobody was putting no scam. We was having a meeting. No more, no less. You got to pay for your damn hotel room, sir.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for that hotel room. And when it's all said and done, it never happened.
Right.
That's right. It never happened.
Right. It was a scam. See, he's quiet. Receipts, buddy. Receipts.
You don't have receipts.
I just gave you one.
About nothing. That don't prove nothing.
You just said it never happened. I said it was a scam.
Right.
Case closed.
How is it a damn scam? We invited people for a meeting. Enough people didn't want to come to the meeting.
We're asking for money.
To book the room at the right price to get the price we wanted. So we just have the meeting.
You're asking for money.
Damn. Explain.
Were you asking for money?
No, I didn't ask for no damn money.
Now you're lying.
The money went to the Marriott Hotel. Do your investigation. Do your work. Do your research.
This man is lying. I did my research.
No, you're
lying.
You're lying. See, I hate liars.
What happened to that 500 pounds? Did she leave you or did you leave her?
We left each other.
See, this man full of shit, man.
Oh, what business is of yours? What do they have to do with anything?
What do you mean? It seemed like once the money fell apart, both of you fell apart.
There was no money.
Boy.
Who was the money? How did we get the money?
You were trying to pull
check money order. Check money order. How did we get the money?
And in the video clip I had, this video I made of you, I showed a clip where you are asking for money.
Show your receipts.
The receipt is in my video where you
don't have no receipt. Show the money. Ain't nobody know how to receive no money.
I said show the money. Come on. Stop.
Where's the cash? How did we get the money?
You keep trying to protect your image. You are like the nation is. You're like Farrakhan. You lie, but your lies are caught on video.
My audience has said they're done with you, man. So I'm getting ready to get
I didn't hear them say that.
It's in the chat room.
I'm not looking at the chat room.
Well, I'm looking at the chat room.
They're done with you because you've been lying too long.
They're sick of this. They're tired of it because you're not going nowhere.
You sound like a guilty man who got caught.
You went from trying to tell me what I need to do about the Mississippi campaign to a damn fat one.
Hey, I would have told you what to do, but you kept on over talking me. You didn't want me to get it out.
I don't need you to tell me what to do.
So why are you saying I went from 1.2? That's why I switched the topic.
You somebody I do not know. I don't know what your purpose is. I don't know nothing about you.
So how can you talk about me?
I don't know nothing about you at all.
How can you talk about me like this, man? And how can you call people black?
You cannot tell me nothing. You can't even stand on your own. I
came to your show. I can stand on mine. That's why I came here. You can't stand on yours.
You cannot stand on your own. What are you doing? I'm allowing you to spew.
Oh yeah, everybody can hear you.
Cut off a long time ago because you don't have nothing to say.
What you're doing is over talking me, though.
It ain't about over talking.
Yes, you're not allowing me to speak when you're over talking me.
If you saying something worth listening to, I'll let you speak.
That's not the criteria for allowing me to speak.
Brother Taalik, I'll let you. Should I go ahead and get rid of? I'm tired of. I'm
See,
really
now you want to get somebody else, and you know they're probably gonna say.
Hey man, let's resume the video like we started it and move on, man.
So move on. We're done.
See, my man's scared, man. Come on,
Let me just. Yeah, say whatever you want to. You hide behind the picture.
Thank you. That's all I asked.
I could care less. You had your time. You said people don't give you your time. I done gave you more than enough time.
You just like the BAIO. You said give me 10 minutes, then after 30 seconds.
Ring around the roses. You contradictory. You know
what it is you scam artists. You get caught out by me, and you get mad. That's what it is. You get mad.
That's the end. I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. Why? See, what's the purpose? What's the benefit? All that for what? Now I told this idiot I will help you. What do you how can I help you? Give him $500. Are you crazy?
That wasn't nothing but game.
Yeah, give him $500. What are you doing? He's telling me I don't have nothing tangible, I don't have nothing substance. Well, show me, what do I direct? What am I directing my $500 to? Talk about to build a trust between us and the real people or some crap you're talking about. Hey, what the hell is that? You need $500 for that? You can do that for free.
Right.
Here I am, I'm building a trust between my sister Noel and you and my audience. Ain't costing me a dime except we meet together on YouTube.
Right.
What you need $500 for?
Right.
I gave this guy, this person, ample enough time. I want him to put this stuff on his channel, which I doubt because he didn't make no point. If the man actually was making some kind of points, making some kind of sense, I would have no problem letting him talk, let him express himself. But he's not making any points. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all, tell me, because I could be in error. Sister, am I, should I let him talk? Is he taking us somewhere? Because I could be wrong.
I mean, I think you should have ended it about 20 minutes ago. But hey, I mean, but hey, it's good entertainment.
Yeah,
it was good entertainment. Yeah. I mean, but I don't know dude like that, so I'm not gonna speak negative on him because I really don't know him like that. So
I don't know him either. He's just a faceless guy that go to all the channels that he can go to and mess with folks, Yeah. So I hope he put the video. He likes to go to these people's channel. Then he takes snippets where he think he got somebody on the rope, and he put it on his channel, and all his people that's on his channel can you sure got them. Teach them. Hey. Oh, brother Taalik.
Hey, brother, I want to speak about something before all this disrupted us. I want to speak on something that you and the sister was just talking about. Lately I have been watching videos about homelessness around the country. You know what I'm saying? And the situation is that what she spoke about far as LA is very, very correct. And San Francisco is another city.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's gotten so bad there where not only is drug addicts all scattered around with needles laying on the ground, but the crime is so out of control, the police can't control the crime as far as the homeless situation, so they just let the drug dealers do what they want to do. Then in the state capital out there, Sacramento, they got people sleeping not only on the regular park benches, but on the state capitol steps. And the first thing came to my mind is, what state capital anywhere in the United States do they allow homeless people to sleep on the state capitol? I know they don't do it here in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So, you know, I mean, it's getting that serious. This is the type of nation we're living in. But people saying, steadily saying, we're the most powerful country in the world, and it's gonna always be that way, and ain't nothing gonna happen, and everything gonna be all right. And God gonna protect this nation, and we got the greatest military and all this other. Well, I mean, you know, they said Rome and Babylon and Persia failed. So, I mean, there's no signification that shows that America is any different than any other nation or civilization that has ever failed, or any other country that has ever failed to its knees. Look at Britain.
Yeah.
She had the whole world around her finger. Commonwealths all throughout the planet. Now, look at England. I mean, just look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, we see what England going through. Look at the UK now. So I'm just saying, you know, I mean, all this, you know, so-called misinformation that people is being given, that America can never, you know, no longer be the same as we know it. I mean, people is waking up and they seeing the truth of the matter. I mean, and speaking about homelessness, once again, I watch videos all the time about homeless people. And Seattle is a city that I've been to. Well, it's Portland, and it's bad there. I mean, they say it's so bad with the homeless in there. They say people commit felony crimes and don't even go to the courts. They just let them go because of the paperwork overload and all that other stuff, you know? Yeah, because of the paperwork overload. Yeah. There's something about the paperwork, and they just let them out of jail. So so they said if you want to be a criminal, Seattle is the place to go to. Yeah. Well, I said, well, they ain't got to worry about me going there then. but I mean, you know, I'm just saying, you know, this is the type of stuff going on around this nation right now. Yeah. That we don't hear about because we so caught up in these illusions. Right. We so caught up in these fairy tales. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, it's like just like a few years ago, Oakland, California, Stockton, California. It got so bad, like when my hometown Detroit started, you know, declining economically. Well, they was talking about Oakland and like places like Oakland, Stockton is no different from Detroit, right? In that manner. And they said that if you called the police, it was 10 crimes you was not supposed to call the police about in Oakland and in Stockton, California. And it's just a few years ago. Ain't no telling how worse it's done got now. Okay. So, I mean, when you looking at this situation, when you looking at the overpricing of the housing, you know what the reason people that make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year can't even afford a place to stay. Now tell me what part of the situation is that? So that means if I was making $2,000 or $3,000 a year, I probably couldn't get nowhere to live in around the Southern California area. I mean, come on, really? I mean, that's just crazy. Yeah. You know, that's just crazy. You making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year and you homeless, sleeping in your car, sleeping in your vehicle. You got to park at certain spots where you will feel safe at just to go to sleep before you wake up to go to your $100-some thousand a year job every day. That's how you got to live, even with that type of status of income in America. Come on, something is wrong, people. Something is wrong with that picture. It's just that simple. It's something wrong with that. And you telling me that if things will get better, don't worry about it. Or we'll wait until Trump get out of office. Well,
office another 4 years. Yeah, 4 years.
I want to say this.
Oh, hey, if he's staying there another 4 years, we gonna really start seeing worse.
And maybe that's a good thing. See, cause
man, hey,
these
like that Caucasian I was telling you about saying, it might as well go on ahead and everything the roof might as well just start caving in now, because no matter how much they try to change it, they didn't got too deep in the hole for it.
Yeah.
So
it's got to come to a head sooner or later, y'all. But see, this goes back to the subject that we're talking about, these pro-black type folks, which he's a perfect example. The reason why I talk about these kind of people is because of that mindset. There's no working, there's nothing. Instead of him saying, how can we work together? He want to concentrate on why this don't work, How can we bring these together? How can we bring this stuff together? How can we do this? Instead of, oh, that ain't gonna work. If the Nation of Islam really was interested in brotherhood and unity, I wouldn't have no problem with still working with them, but they're not. They're only interested in converting to some religion or whatever. Every time, I remember I used to go to the temple just to be a brother. And the first thing they said, are you ready to come back? I told you, I'm not interested in that no more. But they don't want to hear that. They want you to come back to the damn plantation. They don't want to be your brother. Once they use you and they see that you can't be used no more, then they throw you away like they did Malcolm with toilet paper. All these people on these platforms, all this pro-black stuff. And like I told him, you do not represent the people. Why you keep saying that? Because our people are diverse. They don't care about that diversity. They want you to turn into something that they think that you need to be. I'm not into that. Do you. I just want you liberated. I just want you free from all this damn oppression. We figure all the other stuff out once we get out from the main problem. And you can figure the other stuff out later on. You know, I'm gonna tell you,
when it get crazier, every other group is gonna be together but us.
Yeah.
We gonna be the biggest divided group of people in the nation.
And you're gonna pay big for it.
Exactly.
You're gonna pay big for it. It's not gonna be something like that. Anything, see, these people think everything is a joke. They don't look at this as a life and death situation. Anything wacky can happen in the world and can change out, it can change overnight. You think you got all this money in the bank? You can go and you can go to the bank and it'll be a close sign on there. You're like, what? Sorry, your all the accounts have been frozen.
I just got through telling you early in the video, right, that Russia and China is trying to create a system right now where they won't have to, where certain countries won't have to depend on the US dollar.
Right. See?
And that's why all this stuff about wars and stuff like that and threats against Iran is being made, because that's why they killed Gaddafi.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to establish some similar situation over in the continent.
Sure was.
So, I mean, Russia and China are still trying to do the same thing right now. They just even signed agreements, accord agreements with each other over recently ago about stuff like this. So, I mean, one day we wake up, like you say, we can't even go to the bank and, withdraw no money.
Yeah.
Then what you gonna do?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. So, I mean, people think this is a game. This is not no game, man.
But they do.
This is serious.
This man, all the time, this man spent here going back and forth with this nonsense. He should have been here. Okay, I understand where you're coming from. You understand where I come from. How can we work together? How can we work this out? Because if we don't, we both dead. But they don't look at it this way because they're comfortable. He keep calling people a coon and all that. He's comfortable in this mess. You know, as long as he can make videos and the white women walk in front of his car with their little shorty shorts, he can look up the crack of that backside. You know,
Ooh.
but he's pro-black. Can't even make a video. As soon as a white woman show a breast, ooh, look at that. Black women don't have breasts like that.
Oh man, Lord have mercy. Oh man.
You know, if I was in one of my funny moves, I would have really just made a joke out of them all the way. You know, just made mockery of them. If I was in one of my joking moves. Because it's funny. They're not serious. They're not serious. They're not real. Like I told you. They're not real. It's just like a wolf with sheep's clothing. They're not real. They're wearing costumes. He's wearing a costume. He's talking all this crap, and it's not making mockery or whatever. But the only reason why he's doing what he's doing simply because he can hide behind a picture. He won't have nothing to say. Back in the day when I was coming up, you didn't have a choice. You had to be out there. You know, you had to be out there in people's faces. They know who you was. And you had to be careful how you talk to people when you're in person, because that person will haul off and punch you in your damn face, and pull out a gun and blow your brains out, and whatever. That's what happened. See, I'm used to the real. See, he's not used to the real. He used to run around here because I'm telling you, especially among black folks, we are very easily disrespected. Now, white folks can disrespect the hell out of you all you want to. But another Negro, you disrespect me. You disrespect me. And they'll hurt you. So I'm out here on the street, and I think I probably was a little on the crazy side because I wasn't scared of nothing. I was in bars. I go almost anywhere with my little final call newspaper, Allahu Akbar. I wasn't scared of nothing, just going anywhere, messing with people. You know? But you have to be careful with these folks. Like I said, I had a gang member put a gun to my head. I think I told you about that, Sister Nola.
Yeah.
I had a gang member told me I should blow your brains out, talking all that old Muhammad Muslim stuff. And I told him, well, I guess you'd be doing me a favor. And I still say that to this day. You kill me, you're just doing me a favor. I don't have to worry about Russia, China, homelessness, none of that stuff no more. What you do, you still be here. You still got to worry about it. I don't have to worry about it no more. So you think that you hurting me when you actually done me a favor. Because maybe I've been thinking about it all the time anyway. I just ain't had the nerve to knock myself off. Seriously, I mean, because you know, living just like me, myself and Sister Mel talk about all the time. This is racist, oppressive. Ain't nothing happy about this damn place.
Nothing.
Right.
I don't find nothing happy about it.
Show lane.
Ain't nothing happy about it.
Ain't nothing happy about this here.
No.
Nope.
I don't care about nothing. Nothing impressed me. Their education, their cars, their houses, their swimming pools. Just leave me the hell alone.
Yeah.
I want to just live my life as
Let me live my life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All this unnecessary bull crap. You know, tired of it.
And the stuff you got to go through just to prove yourself in society to be so-called worthy.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to do even unnatural things to prove that as well. So, I mean, it's like, oh, really? Oh, man.
It's no, it's just I don't have time for it. I'm too old. I'll be dead within the next 20, 25 years, whatever, maybe even sooner. Some of these folks wish I dropped dead right now.
Oh, Lord.
God might bless you.
Oh my God.
I challenge God, drop me dead now. So you're gonna die anyway, so why be scared?
Ooh, exactly.
You're gonna die anyway. So why be scared to say that? Well, God kill me now. Right in front of all these people. Show me power. Do it. Bow. And be done with it.
Oh, child.
Yeah, because you're gonna die anyway, so what? Why be scared about it?
Yeah, yeah.
Death gonna get you now or get you later.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember that candy?
Death gonna find you one way or another.
You remember that candy we used to eat when we was children, some of y'all? It was called Now Laters. Eat some now, save some for later. So I'm not scared of the crap. Because you're gonna have to deal with it sooner or later anyway, so why be scared?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Because they planning something big for us in the future now.
But
Oh,
now,
yeah.
The near future.
yeah.
I don't
Right,
think it's gonna
exactly.
be long. I think me and you might not be here, but I'm just saying, you know, these grandchildren, folks' grandchildren, they're gonna be catching hell.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna really suffer under this oppressive system in the near future. Okay, so yeah.
And see, it's about putting us in a better place. See, this man is talking about, and all these other pro-black, they're talking about things to put their clique, their cult, whatever it is that they represent, in a better place. They don't care nothing about the people. They say the people, but they don't mean the people. We talking about putting us. When Dr. King and all our people fought, they did not care about whether you was gay or homosexual or you was married to what. They was caring about our people being in a better position in life. That's your moral personal crap. This is not about what you want personally. This is about us as a people, because the homosexual or any other black person will get shot down the street simply because they got dark skin. They don't ask you, are you homosexual? Are you a Muslim? Are you an atheist? Before I pull this trigger. Only thing they know is that there's a dark skinned person in front of them. When they discriminate and all the other evils that they do against us, that's all they see. They don't trip with all this other stuff.
Like when he was saying he's not interested in homosexuals. So when you come pushing that pro-black agenda, wouldn't that include them as well? So my thing is this: stop talking about you pro-black, you pro-solidarity, black solidarity, and all that other bull crap.
Not real.
That they be screaming. You know what I'm saying?
And pro means that you are pro means everything black. That's your part. You mean you accept all of that.
Right.
You know, you pro-black. I'm pro-elephants. I love elephants. I'm pro-dog. I love the dog. You know that. You know, you don't distinguish between. I love all the dogs. I love dogs. But that's not how they're coming off of. And that's the reason why. That's the reason why I talk the way I do. The hell with this pro-black garbage. You see how sick in the mind he is. And Maurice Muhammad and what's God in Hollywood and some of these others. That's their mindset. They're not going nowhere. I'm going to Africa. These cats ain't going no damn Africa. They ain't never going to no Africa. They're not going to never go no Africa. For no reason. Now, they might go to Africa when these crackers round all of us up, put your mass graves. Ask some of them, do some of y'all want to go to Africa? Yeah, I do so. I go to Africa. And then when they get to Africa, the Africans be there with machine guns. Where you think you're going? Use my brothers and sisters. I was an African. I'll be damn that. They be having machetes and machine guns waiting on the shore. You don't have no money. You don't have no money for us. You ain't got, see, that's another thing they don't understand too. Those African nations don't view you like one of them. As long as you got money, you can go over there and have a good time. But if you don't have no money, watch how they treat you. They don't see you as no brother and no sister and all that old Pan-African stuff. They don't see us like that. They don't teach their children. The reason why these African people from the continent don't treat us a certain way when they get here, because they're not taught about us on the continent at all, period. And then, of course, they see all the negative propaganda about us. They don't see us as one of them. And many of them will tell you, you're not Ghanaian, you're not Somali, you're not Ethiopian. They'll tell you in your face. It was a Sudanese brother I was talking to. You know, he was real nice about it. He said, no, you're not us. No, you're not us. And I said, I know. I keep telling them that. He said, they need to believe you. So, this pro-black stuff is a road to nowhere. That's just the bottom line. Keep following it. You've been following all this time.
You know that that Zimbabwean president, Robert Mugabe, where he's the ex-president of Zimbabwe, where these pro-black Negroes like Eric Muhammad always critiquing him and talking about how he trying to, you know, bridge unity between so-called Black Americans and Africans, right? But yet, it's somebody I know. Personally, I won't mention his name, you know, out of respect, you know, and for the other reasons, but the brother was over there in Africa, okay? He saw some things over there. But neither here nor less, he said Robert Mugabe thought the same way about these Negroes in America like all them Africans over there think about us. It's cotton pickers. Nothing but cotton pickers. That's what he thought about us.
Wow.
I'm talking about Robert Mugabe, the former president of Zimbabwe.
Yeah, they like to brag about him too. Wow.
Yeah.
They do. They like to talk about him like he's Mr. Fantastic, you know. And that's how he really thinks about you. See, even Dr. Clark said, we have no friend, but I guess what they was taking from Dr. Clark also was, you know, other dark-skinned people. No, we have no friends. The so-called Negro in America, we don't have any friends, period. Dark-skinned, white, yellow, whatever. If you don't looking out for yourself, ain't nobody gonna look out for you. When the time is right, all of us gonna fall prey to these other folks. Simple as that. If that's what you want, so be it. I don't care. I can care less. I hope I'm dead or wish I was dead in a nursing home. You know, well, damn, what's happening to them? They in bad shape. See the nursing home slob coming out of your mouth. I told them this was gonna happen. They said, pull his plug. You gonna get that Anyway, y'all, I'm done. You know, we had a nice day. We had a nice talk.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I want to see if Alquan put that conversation on his channel. I don't think he talks. Yeah, he talks about act like he really does some talking. Put that on your channel. Let your people swallow that for a little while. Let's see if they really think that you did a real good job, sir. Put it on your channel. Now, what he's gonna probably do is just make a video and call me a liar and I'm fake. You know, little simple stuff. Bring the receipts. Bring the receipts. Do the videos. The videos haven't gone nowhere yet. Thank you, YouTube, for not terminating my channel yet. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, YouTube, Google. We love you. We love you. They're letting us talk. I mean, we love you, Google, YouTube. Bye-bye. We getting ready to go now. You don't have to listen. You don't have to listen to the channel no more and flag us.
Oh my God.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, Taalik, you said Lord have mercy.
I'm sorry, I let that slip out my mouth. My bad. My bad.
Taalik, Lord have mercy. You know that's we can't can't get rid of we can't get that out of our system. I mean, that's just don't even try. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
say it's in the blood, huh?
Yeah.
It's in the blood.
Exactly. And it's in our DNA.
Yeah.
It's our ancestral DNA, really.
Hey, sister, no, we need to have another hangout where we talk about that DNA. You know, you talk about the Sumerian and
ancient Sumerian.
Ancient, you know, break that down.
About these extraterrestrial biological entities that came down many thousands of years ago. Yeah. And according to the Babylonians, they engineered Homo sapien humans. Yeah. You know, but you know, we'll talk about that on another Google Hangout.
Because when you think about it, I mean, it explains and answers a whole lot of questions, really, about our behaviors and how, you know, what's going on today. Really, if you understood
because they actually engineered the humans to be a slave race. They engineered us specifically to be a slave race. That's it, according to the Babylonians. Okay, but you know, that's another topic. We're gonna get into it in another Google Hangout because I have to really bring some information and share it on the Google Hangout so people can know where to go and look for the information. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Lord.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just baffled. I'm baffled. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, the Babylonian creation story is so much different from the Genesis creation story.
Yeah, you can come on here and
it's a
comparison and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So. But anyway.
All right.
We gonna be out of here. I want to thank my beautiful sister, Noel, and my brother, soul brother Taalik, and thank all of you in the chat room. I even thank Alquan. He made it interesting. I even thank Alquan. He's a fan. He's a lover of the Reality Temple. Thank you, Alquan. You know, actually, I'm not even hurt. I'm not even hurt. I'm not even trip off stuff like that. He can come back again and we can go at it again for a few minutes. I don't even trip off of that kind of stuff. And thank you, Facebook, my Facebook audience. For those who will listen to this video later on, as they say, share, like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Y'all don't have to do a damn thing. Y'all know how we roll. So until next time, as Dr. Nunes always say, as important, I always wish us love, peace, and
so all right.
We out.
All right. Peace.